Hello there, this is Richard from Death and Service, bringing you another video diary. Coming today from the Somerset village of Puriton, and this is the church of St Michael and All Angels. Nice tranquil churchyard, bit of a rumbling in the background, and the M5 is fairly close by, but a nice peaceful churchyard nonetheless. There are a number of graves from the First World War here, including Driver Stokes of the Royal Field Artillery. The one I'm going to focus on today is tucked away just alongside the church, and it is down here. This is the headstone and the grave of Private Chilcott, who served with the Royal Army Veterinary Corps. Now, Frederick Chilcott was born in Bridgewater in 1867. He was the fifth of 13 children to labourer and kiln worker Henry Chilcott and his wife Ellen. When he finished his schooling, Frederick also found work as a labourer. He wanted bigger and better things, however. In a family that size, he may have wanted to make his own mark. And on the 14th of January 1888, he enlisted in the Royal Artillery. Initially given the rank of driver and assigned to the regiment's 3rd Brigade Depot, he was sent to India in February 1889 and remained there until November the following year, when his troop returned back to Britain. Back home, Frederick's role changed and he was given the rank of gunner. In 1892, he was promoted to acting bombardier, but on his own request, he reverted to gunner just 3 months later. In 1895, Gunner Chilcott was stood down to reserve status, having completed 7 years of service. The same year, he married Eliza Stockham. She was a labourer's daughter from the village of Puriton to the north of Bridgewater, and it was here that the couple settled. Living in a small cottage, they went on to have 6 children between 1898 and 1911. With the Second Boer War breaking out, Frederick was recalled to the now Royal Field Artillery in January 1900. He was sent to South Africa and remained overseas for a year, and was recognised for his commitment to the campaign. He returned to Britain on the 3rd of January 1901 and was finally stood down from the army in March of that year, having fulfilled his 7 years active duty and 5 years reserve status. He returned home to Puriton, and his service records noted that his character was very good. Back in Somerset, Frederick found work as a labourer in the local cement works. When war broke out, however, he stepped up to play his part once again. He was 47 years old when war was declared, and as such would not have been required to enlist, so he did so voluntarily. Full details of his service this time round in the army are no longer available, but it's clear that he had joined the Army Veterinary Corps by the summer of 1917. Towards the end of his service, Private Chilcott was based in Curragh, County Kildare, in Ireland, and it was here on the 23rd of December 1917 that he suffered an aneurysm, passing away in the town's military hospital as a result. He was 50 years of age. Frederick Chilcott's body was brought back to Somerset for burial, and he was laid to rest in the peaceful graveyard of St Michael and All Angels Church in the family's home village of Puriton.